Hey everyone, Christmas is right around the corner. 'Tis the season of giving, and I've got some good news. Christmas came early this year. We built a free Medtech development roadmap tool, and we're giving it away to you for free as a gift. Merry Christmas. So what is this Medtech development roadmap tool? It builds you a custom product development plan that touches on materials, engineering, regulatory predicate devices, material selection, you name it. It's really awesome and really scary accurate, and it doesn't really even take that much data to generate this freaking awesome report. So we're gonna start by just showing you how it works with a device idea I had, didn't end up patenting or doing anything with it, but it's called UV Clear Urinary Catheter. Basic premise is that it's a UV catheter with a fiber optic cable in it that emits UV light and kills bacteria, right? Reduce UTIs. So you put the name of the technology in, and then a brief description, right? So this is just very simply kind of how you would tell in layman's terms what it is, what it does, and kind of like what are some like maybe key features about it. So then you're gonna come in and put the primary purpose or intended use. If you are familiar with intended use statements, you already have one, great, you can plug that in. If not, it's very simply what it is, who uses it, the target population, anything about kind of what it's touching, what it's doing, just a little bit more clinically focused as opposed to the brief description. So you're gonna put those in, put in your email, click to get a report. I already did this, it already generated the report, and we can see it here. So it's gonna kind of give you back your description and primary intended use at the top, and then it dives in kind of a stage gated where it's looking at concept definition first. So gives you some basic market analysis, problem you're solving, some competitive or predicate devices, and some key deliverables for that kind of like early engineering prototype CAD modeling phase. Jumps down into design and development, where it's gonna call out critical dimensions, catheter diameters for this one, battery life, flow rate for the catheter, some things about the UV interface, but it's also gonna give you some primary and secondary materials, and then some coatings actually that it pulled for this one, which is great. Some hydrophilic coatings, UV resistant coatings. It's gonna get into manufacturing methods, so extrusion, injection molding, clean room assembly, secondary processes. You can see here it's got some laser welding, some fiber optic cable integration. Clinical testing requirements. So this is gonna call out your mechanical testing as well as your biologic testing that you're gonna need to do for the device. And this one's really cool, the regulatory considerations. So it's gonna tell you class 1, class 2. So this is saying class 2 de novo. There's not really anything that emits UV light that goes inside the body as a catheter. It's gonna give you the regulation number. You can click this, it's gonna pull up the product code or product classification search right from the FDA database, which is nice. It even gives you a timeline, right? Like what would it probably take to get this from inception to FDA clearance? Again, you may be thinking, well, I could do it faster. You probably could. I hope you could, right? So this is really just meant to be a helpful estimate and a tool. And then it gets into critical vendors and capabilities. What are the different vendor capabilities that you're going to need to get this thing done? And then it has down here a little bit of vendor strategy, basically saying, hey, can you get this all done at one CDMO? Do you need to break this up? What about the biologic and mechanical testing? Specific things, like for this one, you would need to do with UV. But that's the short and sweet of it. You just put in a little information, the elves work their magic, and then you're gonna get spit back an incredibly detailed roadmap report. You can share this with whoever. They don't even need to put in their email. You can use this, share it with a regulatory consultant, share it with whoever. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you use the tool. The link is gonna be in this post, but it's just reports.medtechvendors.com. You may be thinking, what's medtechvendors.com? There's more to come on that. It's a SaaS product underneath the Medtech umbrella. But I hope you enjoy this tool, share it with your friends, and let us know if you have any feedback about the tool. So thanks, Merry Christmas.